top 10 drug lords of all time. George Boston George Young may not have as much money as the other drug lords on this list, but he is personally responsible for smuggling most of the cocaine into the United States during his heyday. His story was depicted in the 2001 movie Blow, with Johnny Depp portraying his character. Griselda Blanco may not be as charismatic as some of the other well-known drug lords, but she is no slouch when it comes to sheer ruthlessness. The media named her the cocaine grandmother for being the most prolific smuggler of cocaine into the United States. Kun Sa. The media called Kun Sa the Opium King for being solely responsible for most of the heroin production in the Golden Triangle. At one time, Kun Sa offered to stop the influx of heroin to Australia for a certain fee. The offer, however, was rejected by the Australian government. General Manuel Noriega. People will perhaps best remember General Manuel Noriega as the person that the United States government invaded Panama to capture. Noriega worked with the infamous Medellin drug cartel. Rick Ross. Not to be confused with the popular hip-hop artist, Rick Freeway Ross is responsible for introducing crack cocaine in the United States. Ross had dealers in several states, and his dealings netted him millions of dollars in earnings per week. Gilberto Rodriguez Orjuela, along with his brothers Miguel and Jose, were responsible for creating the Cali cartel. The Orjuela brothers operated on the sly as the Medellin battled with the U.S. government. Juan Guzman. The Mexican drug cartel gained infamy because of their ruthlessness and propensity for violence. Juan El Chapo Guzman is the leader of the Sinaloan drug cartel and was worth $1 billion by the time of his capture in February 2014. Carlos Lader is one of the people responsible for forming the Medellin cartel. He took over an island in the Bahamas that served as way to smuggle cocaine from Colombia into the United States. Lader also became the first to smuggle cocaine en masse into the U.S. using small private jets. Jose Gonzalo Rodriguez Gacha is Medellin's number 2 guy, next only to the top drug lord on this list. Rodriguez took a different drug smuggling path into the United States, taking his wares by land via the U.S.-Mexico border. Pablo Escobar. It is impossible to talk about cocaine without mentioning the name of Pablo Escobar. He has become a cult figure and a folk hero to some Colombians, and became a bane to the Colombian and U.S. governments. Zenli Yigan is a businessman accused of trafficking pseudoephedrine into Mexico from Asia. When authorities investigated his home, they found over $200 million worth of drug money in cold hard cash.